What is up, everybody? It's Coaster Pete here, aka Peter from Club Coaster, coming back here with another time-lapse here of Oak Point. That's right, Oak Point Part 9. So, in this time-lapse, we will be working on, the station, the building for the loading platform, like the main loading platform for the RMC, the Rocket Construction Single Rail Coaster. And also, we'll be working on, we might be like kind of working on a new area, but like the area around it. But we'll basically be working on the queue line of the queue line of the single rail coaster, and also we'll be working on, the queue line of the RMC single rail coaster, and we'll also be working on a flat ride edition too. We'll be working on some extra details around the park. So basically, we'll be working on, like, 2 flat rides, basically, as well. Like, we're gonna be, like, doing a flat ride details, like, we're gonna be, like, adding 2 flat rides here, such as a pendulum ride, and as well as a giant drop, or as a drop tower. We'll be working on a pendulum ride and a drop tower. For the 2 flat rides in this time lapse. And also, we're working on the backstage areas over here. Behind the backstage areas of Just a Momento, Krispy Kreme Donuts, and Starbucks Coffee. Yeah, that's what we'll be working on. That's what we'll be working on, yeah. And also, I've actually also added another, a restroom facility, which is I've added a men's restroom and a women's restroom, and also ATM facilities as well, and ATMs as well. Yeah, definitely, yeah. So by the way, also I was working on what I've also added was TV screens. I've also added Q-Line TV monitors, some Q-Line TV monitors, and the Q-Lines as well. Yeah. And there's definitely in-game, there definitely are, in-game, there's definitely in-game advertisements for, in-game videos. It's definitely in-game clips for the TV screens of the Q-Line monitors. And also, I'm actually working on, I'm also working on, the custom, I'm also working on, basically worked on, the signs for, the signs, I was also working on, the signs for the coasters, the signs for, the Instrument Impulse Coaster, the B&M Flying Coaster, the Flying Coaster, and as well as the RMC Single Rail Coaster. And trying to think of some specific names. Still trying to think of names yet for basically trying to think of some names yet for the coasters, for the coasters I have so far. But I do know that for the Flying Coaster, I have named the Great Spirit for the I have named the Great Spirit for the Flying Coaster. Did name the Flying Coaster the Great Spirit. And also, I've kind of been thinking of naming, I'm still trying to think of a name for, the Instrument Impulse Coaster and the Rocket Construction Single Rail Coaster. So yeah, I'm kind of thinking, in progress, I'm kind of been thinking of naming, the Rocket Construction Single Rail Coaster, I think I've been naming it Godzilla or something like that, or Railzilla or something like that, or kind of been thinking of I'm naming it Godzilla or something like that, or maybe Titanium. I don't know yet. It's still in the works, the name. Like, it's still in the works, like the name for the specific name for the Rockport Construction single roller coaster. Like, of course it definitely is, like, cause like, it's green, like the color scheme, it does have a green color, and definitely a green color scheme as well, like with the green and black. So I've kind of been thinking of naming it, trying to think, like, maybe, like, to name it after a monster, or, like, to name it after a monster, or, maybe name it, or maybe to name it after a giant, or, like, to name it after, Godzilla, or something like that, And also, for the Intimate Impulse coaster, I've kind of been thinking of naming it, something like V2 or something like that, or maybe, like Velocity or something like that. I don't know yet, but, that's still in the works as well. So basically, I've also have created, yeah, so by the way, over here, I'm actually working on, the queue-line canopies as well, like the queue-line canopies, and also, I've also created the exit ramp for, the Ferris wheel, like, for the Ferris wheel as well, and also, I've also been adding, like, basically some simple, like, detailing, but, I still haven't lit up the park yet, but, that's still in the works, as well, it's still in the works. Yeah, so by the way, well, it's all to stay in this time-lapse and enjoy the rest of the time-lapse here of Oak Point, Part 9.